Podcast episode exploring Lana Del Rey's Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass. Welcome to Podcast, where we delve into art, music, and poetry that moves us. In today's episode, we're turning our attention to the poetic world of Lana Del Rey and her collection, Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass. Themes and inspirations. Lana Del Rey's poetry mirrors the themes that define her music: nostalgia, romance, isolation, and self-reflection. Her verses transport readers to dreamy, cinematic worlds, often set against the sun-drenched backdrop of Los Angeles. The city itself becomes a character, sometimes a muse, sometimes a critic, as Lana grapples with its glamour and grit. Her influences are unmistakable: the cadence of Allen Ginsberg, the introspection of Walt Whitman, and even the cyclic philosophies of T.S. Eliot resonate in her words. Through anaphora, stream of consciousness, and vivid imagery, she weaves poetic narratives that feel as intimate as they are expansive. Nostalgia and timelessness, nostalgia courses through Lana's poetry. In Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass, she evokes longing for eras gone by, painting pictures of classic cars, old Hollywood glamour, and the ephemeral beauty of a fleeting moment. This sense of yearning, often described as saudade, permeates her work, blurring the lines between past, present, and future. Her poetry also embraces the cyclical nature of time, exploring how memories and experiences intertwine. In poems like Sport Cruiser, she seamlessly blends reflections of the past with current realities, creating a timeless dialogue between who she was and who she is becoming. Mental health and vulnerability. Lana's poetry is deeply introspective, delving into mental health, substance abuse, and the complexities of fame and personal identity. Poems like Happy and Bare Feet on Linoleum reveal her struggles with vulnerability, self-doubt, and addiction, offering readers a raw and authentic glimpse into her emotional landscape. Through her candid explorations, Lana creates a connection with readers who might see echoes of their own struggles in her words. Her openness is a reminder that even in the face of life's darkest moments, there's beauty in expression and healing in art. Notable poems. Let's spotlight a few standout pieces from the collection. L.A. Who Am I to Love You? A love letter to Los Angeles, filled with repetition and rhyme, capturing Lana's ethereal and melodramatic persona. Sport Cruiser, a reflective journey through flying and sailing lessons, symbolizing personal growth and self-reliance. Salamander, a declaration of artistic identity, where Lana claims her life and love as her legacy. Untitled Haiku, I stepped on a bird, cried in my new boyfriend's arms, to live is to kill. A stark yet poignant meditation on life's fragility. Lana as a poet and performer. Lana's poetry comes to life not just on the page, but in her performances. In the audiobook version of Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass, she recites 14 poems, accompanied by music from Jack Antonoff. Fans can also find videos of her readings, like the hauntingly beautiful L.A. Who Am I to Love You on YouTube. Her delivery adds an extra layer of emotion, making her poetry an auditory as well as a literary experience. Closing thoughts. Lana Del Rey's Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass is more than a poetry collection. It's a reflection of her artistic soul. Through vivid imagery, nostalgic tones, and raw vulnerability, she captures moments that linger long after the page is turned. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Lana Del Rey's poetic journey. Be sure to subscribe to Podcast Name for more deep dives into the art that inspires us. Until next time, keep reading, keep listening, and keep feeling.